Imagine a future where instead of pressing a rigid metal electrode against someone's skull, a surgeon just paints one on directly into the skin using nothing but water and light. Researchers at Linköping University just published a paper showing that's actually possible. The reason why this work is important is that typically the conducting polymers used in bioelectronics are made with really harsh chemicals, the kind you absolutely cannot put anywhere near your cells. So these researchers designed a new molecule that dissolves in plain water and turns into a conductive polymer when you shine light on it. That's it, without any of those harsh chemicals. Here's something cool. Light alone doesn't actually do it. Oxygen is secretly part of the reaction too. If you remove all the oxygen from the solution, nothing really happens. It stays the same. But keep oxygen in there, turn on the light, and the reaction takes off. The reason this specific molecule works, while similar ones don't, is that its electrons are just loosely held enough that light can knock one over to a nearby oxygen molecule. And that's what starts the whole chain reaction. After some refinements, like adding a stabilizer during polymerization and an acid treatment at the end, the resulting material is highly conductive and performs just as well as PEDOT-PSS, which is currently the best material in the field for this kind of application. Quick side note, PEDOT-PSS is the gold standard in bioelectronics because it's soft, conducts both electricity and ions at the same time, and picks up biological signals better than any metal electrodes that we've found so far. Now, going back to the paper, here's where it gets really exciting. Because you're using light to drive the reaction, you get precise patterning automatically. You essentially grow the electrodes directly on the surface of the tissue, which greatly improves biocompatibility and contact quality. The team placed a mask on a live mouse's scalp, applied the solution, flipped on the light, and that left behind perfectly shaped conducting electrodes conforming directly to the skin. Brain recordings through those electrodes were clearly better than gold ones, with stronger signal and less noise. And that's the kind of results that really matter. This is a process that works on living tissue, produces better recordings than metal, and involves pretty accessible ingredients like water and light. Now, one more thing worth mentioning is that the team also showed that you can trigger the reaction with red light instead of blue by adding a light-absorbing light dye to the solution. Red light has a longer wavelength, meaning that it can penetrate deeper into tissue. So in the future, you might be able to grow electrodes not just on the skin surface, but deeper by shining red light through it. That was demonstrated in pig tissue in the lab, but it's not in patients yet. But the direction is really exciting. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And see you tomorrow and stay super healthy.